Malaysian and Australian officials believe part of a plane found on an island in the Indian Ocean could belong to missing flight MH370. The debris was found on Reunion Island just east of Madagascar.
Air safety investigators say it's a flaperon. Sarah Bajc joins us now from Atlanta. Her boyfriend was on flight MH370 when it disappeared last March. Thank you so much for being with us. First of all, we want to just thank you for taking time out to talk to us when it's probably very difficult. Let me ask you, Sarah, what was your reaction when you heard of this new discovery?
Well, my phone started to ring with journalists' calls, so I knew something was up. But, you know, there have been so many false alarms and unproven leads that I've learned to kind of take a back seat and just watch what happens until something can be proven, because so far everything has been a false lead.
So I understand you being cautious, Sarah, but is there some hope here that investigators will find out what ultimately happened to MH370?
Well, that's a double-edged sword, because if ultimately that is from the plane, yes, it would perhaps help us to find the airplane and find out what happened, but it also means that that thread of hope we've all been holding on to would be broken. And, you know, when you have been keeping your spirits up and your hopes alive for a year and a half, that's a habit that's going to be difficult to break.
Sarah, how cooperative have Malaysian officials, the airline officials, been with you, your family, and those other families who are missing their loved ones?
Oh, they've been ridiculous. Now, the average everyday worker in Malaysian Airlines is a wonderful person, but the officials at Malaysian Airlines and the government officials of Malaysia are really, you know, not being forthcoming with everything that's happened here. And they've been quite callous in how they've treated people.
Sarah, have you been in touch today with Philip's family, and how are they reacting to this news?
Yeah, I have not been in contact with them by phone, but we have had a couple of exchanges via social media. His parents don't really use the computer too much, though, so it's my intention to call them when I'm finished with this interview.
Sarah, just give us a sense of what Philip was like.
Well, Philip's an amazing man. I don't think you'd see this much grief and stubbornness to pursue the truth if he wasn't worth it. But that would be the case of a lot of the family members. And, you know, we want to find out what happened to them. We owe it to them.
All right, Sarah Bajc for us. Thank you so much for talking to us. She's the girlfriend of a passenger aboard MH370, Philip Wood. Sarah, thanks again.
You're welcome.